video of the bus for anyone who might be interested. This is the Brick Bus of Lincoln. On the front, we have a receiver hitch. I suppose I could have attached it, but we have a generator that we attach to the receiver hitch to transport it along with the bus. Whenever we host a party, we actually have the bus shut off and we simply operate everything through the generator. Along with the sale, you do get a cell phone with that phone number, the website, and then our Instagram page. Admittedly, the Instagram page has not been active for a little while, although we do have some followers on there. Here is the interior of the bus. Apologies, a little bit of a mess here with extension cords and whatnot. It probably could be a little nicer up front here for sure. You can see there's no radio attached. The heater does not work. So sometimes when we hold parties, we'll bring in space heaters. We also do have, the door is not opening and closing automatically. We have to manually flip this handle. It did when we first got it, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But there's some cosmetic and minor issues. One of the small things too is the blinker does not blink. I manually blink it, just minor things. But here is the actual party section of the bus. That AC blows very cold, this one in the back. So when we're driving to a party on a hot day, we really blast that AC. And then of course we have kind of our RV unit that we use. This runs off the generator. It also does a pretty good job. But we have seating for 8. Admittedly, 8 gets a little tight, but we have enough seats in here for 8. We have several sorted Legos back here. We sort by color. And we have an enormous tub of Legos that will come with this. It's probably about twice as much as what you're seeing here. It is unsorted, but you will get that as well. A few sets and things. These are Minecraft sets that we have here. But yeah, this is the party section. We have 4 speakers in here. We have 6 lights. This controls the air conditioner. And then this is a Bluetooth operated stereo system and the light switch. Again, some cosmetic work that probably needs to happen back here or up front. But really, you know, the main section of the bus is pretty nice little area. We call it the Lego Brick Bus. We really consider it just like a mobile playroom. To help retain the cooling and the heating, we actually do have these flaps here. And these flaps just hang up right here. If we go out, sorry, as you can see, the generator hooks up over to here, but we'll go ahead and shut that off. Of course, you get the generator along with everything else. Apologies about that. I think my last video stopped. I'm sure I accidentally hit the off button or something. Anyway, I'll go ahead and start this baby up. A word of warning, this does not always start up the best in the winter. Once it starts, you have to give it ample amount of time to get warmed up. You can see it has about 160,000 miles. Never had issues with it starting up. Here you can see the dash. A little gas here. Something about the gas gauge. This runs on CNG. We figure the estimated range of this vehicle is about 150, 160 miles. But you will see the gas gauge drop down to half pretty quickly. Once it gets down to half, though, you know, it stops dropping down quite so quickly. Let's go ahead and pop the hood here. I'm sure this is a great video here. There we go. Here's the engine. One of the things I do whenever I store the bus, we actually keep it in storage, is I shut off the battery, which you can do with this switch. So every time I park it, I flip that switch. We have found if it sits for a few months without starting, you know, it drains the battery at a pretty slow rate, but enough that I feel comfortable just shutting off that battery. We can get underneath the vehicle a bit. We turn on the flashlight here. So here we're underneath. You can see rear wheel drive, has the dually tires in the back. There's a differential back there. Oh, hey Marge. And then I don't really know what you want to see in regards to the transmission. Here you can see the filter and the transmission. So sorry, this isn't great video. But yeah, that's what was going on underneath the vehicle. Let's hop on the other side real quick. Oh, I guess I'm yelling. Being told to stop doing that. Yeah. So if we go on this side, let's see the leaf suspension here. Sorry, this is terrible video, but you know what we got? So anyway, I think so. You can go up here. Here's the AC unit that I mentioned before. So I should also point out, here's where you'll fuel the vehicle. Again, you have to find a CNG station. And I think we can see the tanks, the propane tanks under here. Yeah, so you can see there's a couple of these propane tanks here in the back. I should get a better look back here. And they're quite large. Like I said, that'll get you about 150 miles on a fill with a skid plate underneath. So well protected. Anyway, I think that's about all I got for you.